Hello, retail class. Welcome to day 36 of retail. Welcome to the last week of new content or assignments. This will be the last week that we are doing anything. The last 2 weeks will be spent just turning in any missing work that you have or getting caught up in whatever classes you have. So anyway, there's going to be this video today and a short assignment, and then that will be it. I may post another video on Friday, but we're almost done. What I am going to do is go into the grade book, and anything that has not been turned in, I am going to put as missing, just so you know exactly what your grade would be if you didn't do any more work. Okay, so if you've turned everything in, you're up to date, your grade is going to show as an A. If you're missing stuff, it may show as a B, C, D, or an F. The reason I want to put the missing, like I said, is so you know exactly where you are, that if you didn't do anything else, that this is what your grade would be. The reason that kind of matters right now is you're going to have the option of whether you want to take this class as a pass or a fail. And what that means is if you have a, let's say a D, and you say, I'm done, I'm not turning anything else in, I'm happy with a D. Well, you can take that as a P instead of a D, and that means it won't hurt your grade point average. It won't help your grade point average, it won't hurt your grade point average. But if you've turned everything in and you have an A, well, you definitely would not want to take the class pass-fail. You would want to take the letter grade, which is an A. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But today we're talking, for the last thing we're going to talk about is the role of a manager in a retail location. And we talked last time about some of the important things that you have to do as a manager, and I had you say what are 3 things that you would like about it and what are 3 things that you wouldn't like about it. Well, one of the most critical parts of being a manager is to help the people that work for you be the best employee they can be. Okay, so an example of this is in my prior life when I worked in the business world, I ran a sales department for a software company, and I had 23 salespeople that reported to me that went out and tried to sell the software to companies. My job as a sales manager was to help every one of those salespeople be the absolute best salesperson they could be. And so whether that was through trainings, whether it was sitting in on the phone with them and listening to calls and going back and saying you should have tried this, you should have tried this, whether it was trying to incent them to work harder, whatever the case may be. But that was my big responsibility, is to get them to be the best that they could be. Because if they were doing the best that they could, then that means that they were selling what they should be selling, which means that I was able to deliver this quota or this number that I was given, that I was expected to have my sales team sell. Then that's why it is so critical. Because I wasn't going out and selling this stuff. I had to depend on the salespeople that reported to me. That's why I wanted them to be the best that they absolutely could be. Okay, so today for the assignment, and I'll detail this in Canvas on the assignment page that will be in Canvas under the daily schedule, is I want you to pretend like you are the manager of a McDonald's, and you are in charge of all the cashiers. Okay, and I want you to come up with a very simple training program of how you are going to train your cashiers at McDonald's to be successful, to be the best that they can be. You're going to talk about what it is that you're going to stress to them that is important for them to be successful, like being on time, being friendly, being accurate when they're giving change, whatever, or when they're taking orders. Whatever the case may be, you're going to just put together a simple program, a training program of what you're going to do to help your cashiers be successful. Okay, so you can just put it in a paragraph. You can just send that to me through email, however you want to get it to me. If you want to record a video of you talking about how you could do it and send me the video, you can do that. I don't care how you send it to me. But like I said, I'll have more details in the in a page on Canvas. So this will be worth 25 points. This is going to be the last assignment that we have for this class. Okay, this has been a weird year. Been a weird way to finish the year, but just congrats to all of you that have stayed with it and turned in your assignments and done a great job. For those of you who have not, now is a great time to start. You still have time. You can still turn whatever you need to turn in and get full credit. Anything that is turned in, even if it shows that it's missing, anything that is turned in now until May 29th will receive full credit. There's no penalties, no late penalties at all. So take the time, sit down, grind it out, turn it in to me, and let's get you all the grade that you want to get. Okay? That's it for today. I hope everyone has a great week, and we will talk to you again on Friday. Okay? BMAC is out.